Y'all, it's Nerdydollgirl here. I am in my doll room. I wish I could show you guys my entire doll room, but right now, with my life being really chaotic, I have not got it clean enough to show you guys it. But you can kind of see a little bit in the background there. That is my cabinet with a lot of my dolls. Up on the top shelf is all my tonners. My BJD tonners are at the back there, and then just a couple of my tonner regular dolls are, like the vinyl dolls are back there, and obviously you can see a little bit more, but and then my stuffed animals and stuff. But I just thought I would do a video like a Wine and Dollies while I'm doing some of my painting and crafts, and do a little update for you guys as to what I am working on, so that you guys can see what I'm working on right now. So Anime North is coming up in May, which is very soon, and I wasn't going to make anything for it, but then I'm like, you know what, I gotta do it. I gotta bite the bullet and do it. So I'm working on a costume, and I want to make a wig, and I want to do a face up. So right now I have my lovely Yaya head from my dear friend who she let me get this one so that I could paint it, and I'm going to try and paint it later today. Right now I'm just sealing it, and I don't have Mr. Clear or Mr. Super Clear, I mean, so I didn't know what to get, and I am on a really big time crunch because of the timing and everything of it being so close. So I went to Michael's, and they actually suggested that I seal it with Mod Podge, of all things, first, and then paint it, and then seal it again with a matte Mod Podge spray sealer. So we'll see how it turns out, but I'm excited about that. And I'm going to be using this yarn for the wig. I'm hoping it will turn out. I've literally added way too much on my plate right now, but that's just the way that I am. That's the way I work. And now, with regards to my reborn dolls. Now, my first reborn, I have to say, the smaller the size is definitely much more challenging than I'd hoped. But this is what I've got so far. Now, excuse the Einstein hair right now. I'm gonna hope you guys can see. The lighting is not that great in here. I don't know. But as you see, I've painted her, and I've started rooting her. So this is the first time I've ever rooted. And at the start, I did root too thick of roots because I was just starting, but I'm starting to get the hang of rooting the tiny little roots. So you have to root one strand at a time. It's a little psychotic, but it's actually not as hard as I thought it was going to be. It's just very time consuming. So far, I don't know if you guys can see very well. This lighting is horrific. I'm sorry, guys. But that's what I have so far. And it does actually lie nicely. It's just, I gotta spray it down and get it to look even better. And then right now I'm working on my second reborn, and I'm finding that it is better than the first one, which is good, but it is really challenging, guys. Like, it's a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun. I think I'm doing pretty well with the face. I'll just show you guys. Now I'm going to be rooting her hair as well and rooting her eyebrows as well. But they suggested that you paint, Kim from Custom Doll Baby suggests you paint a little bit of the eyebrows on before you root them, just to give you somewhere to start from. Now, I think I put it on a little bit dark and maybe a tiny bit thick, but I think with the hair in place and everything, I think it will look nice. So this is my second attempt at a baby. I hate this lighting. I'm so sorry, guys. So this is what she looks like so far, and you see her little mouth. I'm really proud of the mouth. I think I did a pretty good job there. So the coloring, I think, is good. There's not as many necessarily veins as maybe other people would put, but I did put them in. They're just not showing up as well. But I'm not a big fan of like really extreme veining, so I think she's pretty good. I'm happy with my progress. So I am almost done the head. I just need to texture it, sealant with texture, and then I'm going to do the rooting and stuff, and I'll show you guys that at another time. But right now I am trying to work on the fingernails and toenails and stuff, and this, I have to say, this and creasing are the bane of my existence. It is definitely challenging to do the veining, sorry, the creases and the toes. I think it's hard to get a color that is, you know, dark enough but not too dark. And then the toes, I find that I'm getting a lot of like, it's drying in weird ways, or the texture, there's like a little bit of a texture to it. So, I mean, this is really the first real attempt for me, because the other little girl, like the little baby that I just working on with the hair, her toenails were so bloody small that I knew I couldn't do like an amazing job on them, so I kind of did the best that I could. But this one is much bigger, and I don't know, it's like a different challenge that I need to figure out. So right now I have to redo the toenails because they're not up to what I want. But I don't know if you guys can see, but that's what I've got so far. Little cute little chubby little feet. And then I'm not too disappointed in the arms. I think they're not too bad, and you can hopefully see a little bit of the veining here. The lighting is again atrocious, but I think that my veining is not too bad. So right now I'm just gonna try and hopefully paint fix the toenail issue that I had. I was also working with a bigger brush than I should have been using. I was just too excited to get so close to finishing this doll that I wasn't being patient, which is really kind of important. So right now I am going to hopefully mix up the nail color that I want, and as I am doing this, then I will talk to you guys about other stuff that is going on with me. So, as you guys probably watched my last video, I've been having issues with Mirrordoll, and I have resolved them and not resolved them. They want me to send it to another buyer still. So that's quite frustrating and challenging, but I'm trying to figure out how to make sure that I get the money back that, like if they're going to give me all my money back, then that's fine. And then they can send the doll to someone else as long as they're willing to pay for the shipping. You know, if they're really not, they really don't want me to keep it, well then I will do that. But I'm not paying for shipping to somebody else when it wasn't my issue. But anyway, so that I'm moving on from that, and then I'm just going to clear up what the mistake I made here. And then, yeah. And then I'm so excited, guys. I got an email from Resin Soul, and my other BJD that I've been waiting on is all done and ready to ship. Yeah. So I guess it's a holiday. It's like a special holiday in China right now. So it's all, everything's all closed up. So they're going to send her hopefully on Monday. So I'm so excited, guys, about that. And I hope that, you know, I have a much better box opening. Where did I put that? Oh, there. I'm hoping I have a much better box opening video. She also will have the face up. Hopefully she'll even have the face up that, I asked for the same face up that I had wanted for my Miro doll, because they were supposed to be sisters. But so hopefully out of the two, I'll at least get one of them with the face up that I had hoped for. So I'm excited about her coming. She's a Resin Soul Mia. I think it's Mia. I think it's I don't know, people. And I'm super excited. She's going to have jointed hands, jointed fingers and everything. I'm so excited because I really think she's going to look amazing. And yeah, I'm just really excited. And she's my first resin SD that I've had since I first started with BJDs. The first BJD that I ever had was Megu from Volks, and she was an SD, obviously. And I just found the size was just too much with my limitations with my fibromyalgia and stuff. It was just really hard to hold them, and they were just really, really heavy. But I've seen a lot of videos of her, and she seems much smaller and thinner, so I'm hoping that the size will be nice and, you know, lightweight for me to be able to play with her. So I'm excited about that. I was sad because today is the Toronto doll show, and I really, really wanted to go, and I had plans to go, but unfortunately, not able to make it because plans got changed. So I'm just hoping that some people will post some videos of the doll show, like that. Hopefully some people have went and are gonna post a video of what it was like. But I shouldn't be too sad because I kind of need to save my money for Anime North, so Doll North. So yeah, so that's what's been going on with that. Now, with regards to my, okay, here people, we're going to start doing the nails again. Okay, hopefully this will turn out a little bit less bad. So, with the issue with Mirror and everything, and I've been trying to keep you guys up to date as to what is going on with my videos and stuff. I've had lots of positive responses from people being really supportive, guys. Thank you so much. Lots of, understanding and stuff. But I've also had a lot of people getting really upset at me for having an issue with Mirror Doll. So that's been really hard, and I have a really hard time understanding people being so willing, like ready and stuff to jump on a person for something that's not their fault. And it's kind of been hard, but I know everybody's entitled to their opinion. But yeah, so I've been trying to not get hurt by some of the words that people have said, or some of the what's the word? Just the way that people have been responding like I'm somehow out to steal from Mirror Doll, or they can't quite understand why I needed to get the refund that I got. So trying to explain that to another person is always fun. But, I'm just trying to just move on and not let it affect me. And what else has been going on? I've been really obsessed with these reborns, guys. Like, and it's so different than what I ever thought I would ever be into. But that's kind of cool. To have something new and exciting. I love being creative. So I think that is what is part of the appeal of them. Is I've tried doing face-ups on BJDs in the past, and I don't know if it was just the wrong timing or whatnot, but just wasn't something that I was really enjoying. So I'm hoping with the one I'm working on right now that I will be able to have fun doing it. You can't even, it's like I did all that and you can hardly see, but hopefully that when it dries it's a little bit darker. I gotta show you guys the one that I was like trying to mix it so that it looks like the right amount. You're either invisible or you have this. This one is obviously way too much pink in it, so I'm gonna have to clean that up and start over. But yeah, I'm really enjoying doing this, and I've become obsessed, guys. Like, I don't know, do you guys have obsessive personalities? I have an obsessive personality. Like, when I enjoy something, I am so focused on that. Because I've gotten into this and I'm really enjoying it, I'm like, it's time to do groceries or it's time to clean the house. But I would rather be downstairs painting instead of doing any of that, which I guess is not really that weird, but I mean, I think about it all the time, and I'm a perfectionist, so I'm like, I want to be amazing at it right away. And when I'm not, it's frustrating. So I just have to have some patience. So I'm working on that too. But yeah. So that is my little Wine and Dollies. I am I know that a lot of people have been asking for me to do some tutorials on how to make the wigs and my chainmail and stuff, and I apologize, guys, because I'm so swamped with everything, especially with the Anime North coming up and me adding all these projects onto my plate. But I will try and get around to it eventually. Like I said, when I get obsessed about something, I'm like, I would much rather do some painting than do some chainmail right now, because the sad thing is, with all the amount of work and effort and stuff that I have put into doing my chainmail outfits and stuff, I didn't really see much in return. Like, most people thought that it was cool. I always made one-of-a-kind outfits out of my chainmail for dolls, and a lot of times people just did not understand or appreciate how much time and effort and work went into that. So they weren't willing to pay what I needed to ask for them. I actually made a full chainmail and scale mail flapper dress for one of the competitions that I entered, and it took me 3 months to make, and people, I got second place, I think it was, and the one lady who you brought your entries into, she's like, I am really surprised that you didn't win because of all the work you put in. But I don't think people knew that you handmade that. And I'm like, well, why would I put it in there if I didn't make it, right? So, whatever. Like, so I'm hoping that I can get back to chainmailing, but it is very discouraging when you do all that kind of work and it doesn't seem like other people appreciate what you've done. So I get discouraged, and then I move on to other things. But if you could see in front of me, I have a wall of chainmail and jewelry items right in front of me, and I just, even though it's not profitable, like in the sense that all the time and effort I put into it, it doesn't give me much in return financially, I still love doing it. So I kind of try and balance my expectations. But anyways, so that will eventually come, I hope, guys. Hopefully I will eventually get back to doing the chainmail, and I can show you guys how to do it. So, yeah, that was my Wine and Dollies. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know that I didn't really have like a ton of stuff to talk about, but I thought it'd be nice for you guys to see a different background at least, and kind of see what I'm up to. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend, and I will see you next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.